And so off the tip, it's Los Angeles. Lillard outside. When it comes to these two teams, Grant, you have to expect they'll be relying on their front court to get it done here.
Yeah, I think that's right, B.A. It should be an old-fashioned battle amongst the bigs. And whoever gets the edge in that matchup, I think gets the W. But we'll see.
Now here's Siakam. Allen outside. The three. And the three-pointer goes.
Well, what a reliable floor spacer to have on your team. Allen has shot over 40% from the three-point line over the course of his career.
And they're pushing it up. Out to Oubre. Siakam left side. And Siakam with the slam.
The defense just can't let Siakam get inside positioning like this because he's looking to dunk it home.
Oubre can't hit. And so Lillard will bring it up for Los Angeles. It's a 5-point game. Count it.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
And there is a whistle. That goes on Damian Lillard. That's his first foul. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. He's picked up by Lillard. Clock at 6. Oubre on the wing. Takes the three. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Pass to Lillard. Back to Tatum. This one for three. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
And we talk about guys who can score from all 3 levels. And for Tatum, it's 4 levels.
Now here's Oubre. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound.
Wow, you got to commend the defensive effort right there. It really made a difference.
And there is the whistle. That goes on Damian Lillard. That's foul number 2 for him. First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far.
SGA left no doubt on that one. Throws it down.
And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has made the move from star to superstar, Grant.
Well, no question, B.A. He's been a superstar for quite a few seasons now, but he's not satisfied and just continues to elevate his game year after year.
And you don't typically see SGA on the offensive glass, but if the ball comes his way, he will cash in.
The drive by Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, it's the power of the two-man game. After all these years, it's still the most difficult set to defend.
And Shai's playmaking is really exceptional. Highlighted there with the perfect pass.
And the dunk by Lillard.
Wow. Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Okay, I see it. That's your point guard getting up.
And Porzingis has always been a threat from deep. And at his height, it probably feels like no one can block his shot.
Lillard with the bucket.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey there, I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. We talked about his approach in guarding Jason Tatum. He said, we want to crowd Tatum right from the jump and prevent him from getting into an early rhythm, especially from deep. Because when his three-point shot is falling, it opens up the rest of his game. Back to you.
Allie, thank you.
Great body control by Porzingis. He sets a good pick and then rolls right into a scoring position.
And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul. The home team on D. 3-point lead. Tatum from long range. Gafford grabs the miss. And And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lillard.
Well, I appreciate the aggressiveness, but you've got to be smarter. That's a low percentage pass.
There's 49 seconds left for the first quarter here.
Man, you know Rozier could throw it down, but that is impressive elevation for a point guard.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And Rozier, here we go. On the wing, Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Both teams are hot. Woo! This is a fun one to watch.
Yeah, both ways. We're seeing a nice rhythm offensively. Now let's see which team can come up with some stops.
Now here's Lillard. 6 points for him. 6 on the shot clock. Williams. And Williams punches it home.
You know, he's smaller for the center position by NBA standards, but his leaping ability more than makes up for his lack of height. Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
Here's Champagnie. The scoring is fast and furious as we end the first. They lead by 4.
Los Angeles, 18.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take? So far,
they're getting a big contribution from the bench already.
They needed a jolt from that second unit, and that's exactly what they got.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call a timeout here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Pass to Green. Fires for 3. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And here's Beal. Outside Carter. And he drives in. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
And you can see how it energizes the entire team.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
And the dunk by Gafford.
Yeah, Rozier really knows how to work over a defense. He found a gap, and he found a way to make him pay.
I just love the aggressive finish.
Now, I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
He is just trying to make an impact by disrupting their rhythm.
Pick by Murray. Well, Grant, we know teams are hunting triples like never before. What's the line before you get a little 3 happy, though?
Well, B.A., I don't care how well you're shooting it. If you have an opportunity to get to the rim, you have to take it.
Oh, he is just such a confident shot creator. Terry Rozier is that type of player that can really provide a spark for your offense.
It's Avdia on the wing. Here's Ware. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Yeah, he found some room there along the baseline. Some space at the rim, goes right up and puts it in without resistance.
Here's Murray. Murray takes flight.
Oh, and Murray makes this look all too easy. Superb at throwing it down with some power.
And it's Ware missing. And they're on the break. Green for 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. They'll be hosting Toronto for their next one, and that kicks off a string of 3 home games for them. Pass to Tatum. Launches the 3. Fires in the triple. Tatum's got 10.
You know, this team relies on Tatum hitting those shots, and that's why he's such a high-volume three-point shooter.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And here's Siakam for 3. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 5.
A guy who can work the whole arc. Smooth corner shot by Pascal.
Fires the 3. Siakam hits from downtown.
Was starting to stretch the floor. That's 2 triples for him this quarter.
And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Outside Carter. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Siakam, no good. Los Angeles trails by 4. You know, Grant, for a guy who started playing basketball at age 17, Siakam has put together quite the resume.
Yeah, B.A. Pascal is a champion. He's got multiple All-Star and All-NBA selections, and one of the great developmental stories when you think about his discovery through basketball without borders.
And you see the acceleration right there. SGA turning it on.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call a timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
Substitution for Los Angeles.
Well, we got a close one here in Brooklyn. Lillard double team. Outside Tatum. 3-pointer. Sends it home from 3-point land. Tatum's got 15.
Well, after making 1 in the first quarter, he's now made 2 here in the second. Starting to get it going a little bit.
And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, guys. Jason Tatum talked about his development since coming into the league, and he said earlier, I was playing the game just to play the game instead of thinking it. It's tough when you're younger. You just want everything to happen so fast, but it doesn't work like that. Back to you.
He's come a long way. All right, Allie, thank you. Oubre with it. Jackson in his pocket. Back to Porzingis. From deep range, KP hits it.
So smooth off the catch. Porzingis is excellent at judging when to take quick shots.
Here's SGA. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
And then the thunderous dunk, adding insult to injury.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. There's 49 seconds left in the first half. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync. And keeping the play alive with his activity. I love the effort.
And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That'll be a second foul of the game. It's stolen by SGA.
No need to rush that play. That's called giving away a possession.
But I tell you what, SGA is a bona fide superstar, having another huge night.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
The corner 3 from Siakam.
That's his third three-pointer now after not getting any in the opening period.
And that is his third foul of the half. Now they've got to make a tough decision.
Los Angeles shooting their initial free throws of the game here.
Yeah, I think something that doesn't get appreciated enough is Lillard's patience. But he's not one to rush things or look for easy outs. He knows it takes hard work to succeed. And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Williams with the screen. Back to Tatum. Fires the three. And so we wrap up the first half. Up 9. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. Here's SGA. And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Pass to Porzingis. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Porzingis has got 12 points. Lillard outside. On the take. And the dunk by Lillard.
The defense gets cut to shreds by Lillard on the drive. He's just so quick and agile.
Jackson for three. Drills it from deep. Jackson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. SGA with it. He's picked up by Lillard, who was stolen by Lillard. Now Los Angeles moving it up. Oh, Tatum taking flight.
It's not surprising to see Tatum taking over offensively. I mean, he's capable of doing this on a nightly basis.
You know, Grant, for all his competitive nature, Tatum has a pretty calm demeanor. Do you appreciate that?
Yes, indeed. As a team leader, a father, a role model, and a professional, you can't ask for much better than Jason Tatum. He is the real deal.
Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, SGA going to town inside.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
Pass to Williams. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. And SGA throws it down.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You've got to love the effort. That's big time.
Back to Tatum. To the left wing. Just 5 on the clock. Williams in the post. Pass to Tatum. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
You have to limit mistakes. They're so tough to overcome.
Well, that's the kind of play that can earn you a spot on the bench.
Here's SGA. Outside Porzingis. Off target from outside.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Pass to Tatum. Back to Lillard. Left side Tatum. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lillard.
Well, that is the definition of an unforced error. It's very unfortunate. And the coach is going to have something to say about that.
Out to Oubre. KP wrecks the rim.
On the offensive end, Porzingis has been so dialed in, making the most of every scoring opportunity he gets.
Oh, got a piece of it. It's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Abdil. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And great passing, so often the thing that separates the good from the great. Who, for your money, Tim, is the best in the association?
Well, what's crazy, B.A., is I think the top of the list belongs to a center. That's right. Nikola Jokic, to me, an all-time talent, still in his prime, and his playmaking ability, unquestionably, the best we have ever seen at the center position.
Never seen any player like him. He's amazing.
Maybe never will, either.
Incredible. It sometimes falls to the point guard to be the offensive catalyst.
Seems like he always knows when his squad needs a lift.
It was an aggressive move that could change momentum.
Chips it up. It's good on the putback. SGA's got 6 in the quarter.
And a big reason they have this lead is the way he's shooting the ball.
And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up.
Nice job to go at the rack and force the foul.
And so he hits both. We've got 1:48 left in the third quarter. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambling.
SGA drives, the defense collapses on him, and then he finds the open teammate. Textbook stuff from an all-star.
Pass to Tatum. SGA with a steal. There's 1:17 left in the third. Gilgeous-Alexander. The rebound by Ware. Los Angeles trails by 16. Here's Tatum. JT for 3.
Gets one to go. It's been a great personal night for him, but those mean a lot less if you're losing.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, a defense has to be very aware of Gilgeous-Alexander's attack mindset. He wants to get to the rim and do maximum damage.
Carter with it. Siakam covering. Tatum, good.
And that's his second 3 of the half and his 5th overall, really lighting it up.
Boy, we're seeing inspired play out of them.
And that's certainly reflected in the score.
And it's Deni Avdija with the foul. That's his first foul of the game. And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. So it's the home team now. At one point, they led by 16. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
And a vicious slam by Rozier, really sticking it to them.
Los Angeles trails by 14. On the attack, Carter. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now. Rozier outside. Oh, Beal picks his pocket. Here's Carter. Jumps up. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Hustle plays like that are crucial right now. You have to convert on every turnover you get.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down.
61.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th quarter. And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. Looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, over the break, I did listen in on Kenny Atkinson's huddle. Coach had a direct message for the team saying no matter the lead, no NBA game is ever over. Do not let your guard down. We'll see if they hold on.
And Allie, thanks. Lillard with the ball. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
They're starting a new trend with regard to turnovers. It's becoming problematic.
And there is a whistle. That goes on Damian Lillard. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
First team foul.
Now here's Rozier. Green for 3. On target from range. Green's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
And let's face it, when you're down this many points, you simply can't let them get that good of a look.
One more miscommunication at the defensive end. Just brutal. It can't happen.
Rozier with it. Picked up by Tatum. The 3, Porzingis. Los Angeles trails by 13. Here's Champagnie. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum.
Oh, man, I wish I played in this era with all of this space.
Rozier outside. Outside, Green. And the layup falls.
Yeah, this is encouraging to see. Rozier actively looking to get the rock to his guys.
And there's the whistle. That'll go on Terry Rozier. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Williams with the screen. Pass to Tatum. From behind the arc.
Murray on his man like glue.
Tatum can't hit. Here's Murray. Hounded by Tatum. Now here's Rozier. And that one is stuffed right through.
Come on now. This kind of powerful finish gets guys going.
Yeah, especially when it's coming from your point guard. What a flush.
When you have someone running point who's also a factor at the rim like that, it's a huge advantage.
They kick it out to Murray. Off target from three-point range. Los Angeles trails by 14. Tatum can't hit.
He bailed out the defense because that's an easy look for him.
If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Porzingis misses.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
The putback. The rebound by Murray. Beasley with it. Picked up by Tatum. On the wing, Green. Pass to Rozier. And a one-handed slam.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
And you can see how it energizes the entire team.
Just keeping the game simple. Lillard's patience and acute understanding of pick and rolls comes in handy.
Into the lineup for your home team.
Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
Lillard outside. From downtown. Oh, he can't hit it. They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup, make sure you get a good shot.
It's money from deep.
Few bigs stretch the floor like Porzingis. He can be just deadly from the arc.
Porzingis there for the rebound. It was stolen by Lillard. Jacks up a three. Oh, Lillard laces in a three.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
Defenders just clearing out, and Gilgeous-Alexander came in with a purpose.
Lillard into the lane. Oh, Lillard finishing with authority.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Well, he saw the opportunity and he went for it. I love his competitiveness.
Drives to the hoop.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
And this is where you really want to be mindful. No turnovers, no sloppy play.
Here's Lillard. He launches. Siakam there for the rebound.
And that's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space. The way they dominated, they earned the dub tonight.
It looks like they've got it wrapped up. What a night. Great execution on their part.
Takes a three. Oubre, that one's good.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
They are playing with so much confidence. They've been clutch all the way around.
Pass to Tatum to halt the run. Buries it from outside.
Not just a score. Lillard knows it's his responsibility as the point guard to involve his teammates.
36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Shot clock at 6. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Los Angeles.
There's 21 seconds left in the fourth. Just 5 to shoot.